So, going through like current events right now. There's like, this looks not. This look. Hey, all pub. The shit is like PR, PR, PR. Pretty for the eyes. Maybe that fucking loud. Mr. President, did you just keep repeating himself?
I think he is. I think they will kill him.
You notice how they're in Palm Beach, Florida? I'll have to point that out. Like, this is the Jew capital of, like, everywhere in America. This right here. This is all the war bonds, all the Israeli war bonds are held here. Everything is here, and this dude's a Jew. Fuck, dude. Why is he still irrelevant? Like, what the fuck? Like, who cares? He's a little tiny dude.
And I think both presidents want to make a deal. They believe that they're going to refuel and
Mr. Trump, thank you.
Depends.
Fuck yeah.
I do believe that.
What is he looking at? It looks like he's like trying to stare at his nose. Look at
Good
what?
for Ukraine, good for everybody. It's very important. There's nothing more important, my book. We settled 8 wars, and this is the most difficult one. I thought it would be in the middle of the pack. This is the most difficult one, but we're going to get it done. We're going to have a great meeting today.
The most difficult one.
This
Fuck off.
gentleman has worked very hard, and he's very brave, and his people are very brave.
He worked very hard. He's been sitting on his ass while everybody dies. They threw retards and old men in the fucking straight line, the front lines, and all their women are getting fucked all over the world, being refugees. That country is gone to shit. And they actually really look into it. You can fucking find like fucking videos of IDF people, like Jews and stuff, actually taking over communities and towns where they're making roads where they're not letting any Christians in. I'll have to go find videos on that one time, but like that's out there if you go look for it.
Negotiation, pretty complex, but
It's wild.
not that complex.
Oh, like I'm.
I don't have deadlines. I have to, you know what my deadline is? Getting the war.
He does have fucking deadlines. You work for us. I like how this guy always keeps thinking we're working for him. This dude works for all of us. Like, I went from liking this dude at one point to like, this dude's a fucking Jew. Like,
We don't have deadlines. You agree with that? Well, it depends what the security agreement is. Now the question. Nobody even knows what the security agreement is going to say, but there will be a security agreement. It'll be a strong agreement. And
a security agreement. We're in war in Ukraine. Like, we've been there. Like, what's the difference? If we keep security agreements, go get fucked, dude.
the European nations
Fuck
are
off.
very much involved in that. They'll be very much involved in protection, etc. But the European nations have been really great. They're very much in line with this meeting and getting a deal done. They're terrific people. I think you can say that. There's nobody there. They all want to get it done, and they've been very supportive, I think.
Thank you so much, Mr. President.
Thank you so much, Mr. President.
Yes, really, I agree with President. Our teams, they do what they can, and I think that during last month they
Say the lines, you dumb bastard.
negotiations, and the Americans take very much Steve and China, and they worked very well. I think they worked on different documents, and I hope that all these documents can bring peace as quick as possible. So, and I agree with President that in the European Union, he has
He's in He's supposed to be in Ukraine right now. Supposed to.
maybe we'll today.
What made you want to come in person and be president today?
Sorry.
What made you want to come here to Mar-a-Lago to be president today?
What? Yeah. What?
What?
Why? So we have we spoke about our teams. They worked on 20 points plan. Then they worked on prosperity and security
mostly security. Security for the front line, security for myself in my pockets. Fuck, did I hate him?
And sequencing. Very important. Our teams talked about strategy.
Can you just buy like a big ass house down the street from Mar-a-Lago? Hold on.
And reduce. And we will discuss this strategy.
President, are you willing to make territorial concessions?
Zelensky buys house
We will speak about
in Palm
20
Beach.
points that there in 20 points plan. 90% by the way was done by our two teams. I think they made a great job, great work, and yes, we will discuss these points also.
And there are great
I don't believe
economic
Google.
benefits for Ukraine also.
That means yes.
A lot of
All the top
rebuilding
media
to do.
things are trying to
There's a
do
lot
that
of
whole shill
wealth
shit
to
for
be
it.
had.
So yeah, he
They
probably
have
did buy a
great
house down the street in
wealth.
Palm
They have
Beach.
great wealth. They want to get
Their way of saying,
started.
"Oh no,
But
it
they-
wasn't him," was because probably some kind of trust was opened that bought it, or some kind of like S corp or name like Alphabet Squad name for our business.
It's a great economic benefit for Ukraine in what we're talking.
President Trump, some are saying that the recent attacks in the past couple days that Russia's staged against Ukraine shows that President Putin isn't serious about peace. What is your reaction to that?
No, he's very serious. I think, I can say that I believe Ukraine has made some very strong attacks also. And I don't say that negatively. I think you probably have to. I don't say that negatively. But I think, and he hasn't told me that, but there have been some explosions in various parts.
Like psychological warplay to all this. Like he's just there are people dying, like actual fucking people dying over something that really just give it to the Russians. Like the people that live in that fucking area want to live there. Like they already consider themselves Russian as it is. Like why? Like we're only doing this because of a bunch of Jews. They don't want what's hiding out there because they have the body factories. They fucking organ harvest and they fucking have like they pay the young fucking girls that fucking get knocked up to take their kids and shit, or just pay them to get knocked up, or they just steal them off the street and do that weird shit. What do you think? Like a lot of this weird shit we get that the people do is. I don't know why we care so much about Ukraine. From what I remember growing up and what I learned about that place, it is the cesspool, crappiest parts really when you think of actual Europe. Like what the fuck? Like, why do we care so much about this shithole? Because a bunch of Jews live, that's why.
Parts of Russia, and it looks to me like, I don't know, I don't think it came from the Congo. I don't think it came from the United States of America. It possibly came from Ukraine, but I haven't asked that question. Maybe I won't bother asking. They're fighting a war, and we'll see what happens. But I believe
We're in the war. We're proxy warring with them. We're giving them everything they need. What, because we don't have boots on ground? I really wouldn't, like, I'd be, dude, retarded. This is so stupid.
it's a war that we have two willing parties, we have two willing countries that want to see it end. The people of Ukraine want it to end, and the people of Russia want it to end, and the two leaders want it to end.
Mr. President, on the economic benefits for Ukraine, Europe is holding some billions in frozen Russian assets. Do you believe that should go to Ukraine to help rebuild or go back to Russia?
None of that's been determined, but it'll go.
It's gonna get taken back and go, it's not gonna go to anyone's hand like America. It's gonna go right in the fucking whatever, penguins want to hold it. Like, fuck off.
Go very
man.
quickly. I think we're very.
We'll toss
we're
the money
final
in the
stages
air
of
and see if
talking,
God
and we're
will
gonna
take
see.
it.
Otherwise, it's
I want to be
gonna
hit
go
crowd.
on
It's
for a long
ours now.
time.
Yay!
It's
Fuck
going to go on for
you. I
a
hate
long
you.
time, and millions of additional people are going to be killed.
Let's put
Millions.
dreidels for it and see if
Nobody
America
wants
gets it or
that.
not.
You're expecting to get to when you bring it to
What?
when you say that you think it will either end or go on for a long time, and you say you don't have a deadline. So what are you expecting out of
Does anyone actually realize he's always in Mar-a-Lago? Why is he in Mar-a-Lago? Like I said, it's the Jew capital of everywhere. It's Israel's like extension, umbilical cord here, and he's always there. He made everybody made a big deal about Biden never being around, which he's dead. Like basically, that guy that was retarded. He just I hate that whole part. That was awful. But like, this is just. We're just gonna hang out with him today. Like fuck.
I just think we can do. I think we can.
All
do
the time,
very
just hanging out with a bunch of
rapidly.
big
We've spoken. I know you had dinner with Steve. Steve Witkoff and Jared have done a fantastic job, and everybody has. Marco's been incredible. The whole group has been. Our group has been incredible, and Ukraine appreciates it, and Russia appreciates it. They both want to see it end, and we're going to get it ended. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We'll see you, I think, at the end, but I do think we'll call Europe also. We're going to speak to the European leaders. Thank
I
you.
think it's hilarious how Trump got to go out the door and he made him be the goy. Like, you walk up from the front, you come from outside. Good dog. Yeah, pretend to have a conversation. Did I do good? Yes, you did good, little guy. We'll give you a cracker inside. Come on, we'll give you a treat. Fucking A, dude. I Why are we giving them money? We don't need to give them money. I like how they called it a meeting, but like I just figured out they didn't want to call it. We're giving them money to go shoot more things. Like, get fucked. So to add to the whole, like, this is 5 hours ago in New York, DHS continues door-to-door searches for illegals. Back to what I was saying in the video I made way earlier today about how fucking they're just going to. This is all designed to get us on that fucking system. Like, they're gonna want it's all chipped. Chipped fucking the digital ID. The digital ID, bro. That's just the fucking beginning. That's just the beginning. We're all gonna be tagged. They're already using the MAC addresses. Like, fuck, bro. Like, where the fuck is it? BLE, dude. You can open up these fucking things, bro. And like everything is like, it says vaccinated. I can see everybody in my building has been vaccinated. Like, they're all within this building. If I go to like hospitals, this list just keeps going and going. It's ridiculous. And if you have different types of the shot, I already figured this out. So if you have different shots in you, not just one brand, even if you have one brand, you have to give off different addresses too. But like, if you definitely take more than three, like more doses and shit, and you have different MAC addresses and shit. Someone needs to figure out something how to read these fucking things. Cause I want to do something with that because they got to give off some kind of data. Besides, as far as I know, because you can watch videos on how like they can get the cameras to just see through the Wi-Fi now. It's way better than it was before now because they don't need the optical. So like, you guys are giving a MAC address. What those cameras can now see are MAC addresses. You guys literally will glow on camera. You cannot hide. There is no hiding. That is hardcore. This is what that's going to lead to. This is what this is coming from. This is all going to stem from this. Import the third world, cause chaos, come with the cure, the answer to the cure.
Yes, I did that.
Okay, you did that already? That's all great, okay? So that's all we're here for, okay?
All right, cool.
All right, peace, John.
Both illegal aliens and both sexual predators, and both with a long history of criminal arrests.
No one here in America is caring besides some liberal women and some weirdos. Like, everybody wants it to happen, but like, to make it a spectacle is getting people primed. That's what this is, a psyop. Priming you, because they didn't have to film any of this. They don't have to show you this. They actually, what they want to do to keep you calm and think you're safe is not show you any of it and let you know about what's going on. That's how they do it. You would get it done without you knowing, and when it's done, actually fixed, you will know. Not this. Nothing's getting done, and they keep showing you this.
No. Provided the ransom, gives the location, before everybody comes.
Are there any subcontractors or anything you guys do?
Why is he like? Why is he like that? Just
other
loosen up, bro.
businesses that you partner with that you use for a service of any kind, maybe transportation or anything like that? No.
We provide, usually veterans, they come like this, drop the kids, they go to work, and then we take care of them.
Awesome. And who actually oversees the receipt of those documents?
The mayor of Minneapolis, Jacob Frey, is saying that he's actually proud to have the largest Somali community in the country, and his police chief
Well, then he's a fool.
well, his police chief is also
I
saying
wouldn't be
that
proud to have the largest Somalian. Look at their nation. Look how bad their nation.
See what they're doing? And we're going to destabilize it, and then we're going to give them refugee care. So Hillary and all the rich people like them, the little troglodyte reptiles, they want to go eat fucking babies over there and do whatever the hell they do with them, the evil fucks. Like, this is what they did the last time when we went back to Haiti. We bombed the shit out of them for no excuse. I got convinced everybody to hate them. They fucking basically became a shithole. And then a bunch of liberal white women went, we're going to make a humanitarian cause. And it turns out they're not really liberal women like that. They're actually some kind of Ashkenazi. And then it ends up fucking weird people snatching up kids again. It ends with, it's always like weirdly, like they love showing like even the Epstein stuff. It's only white women they're showing and stuff like that. There's a lot of black kids and stuff they'd be touching and stuff. These people be like fucking weird with it.
Nation. It's not even a nation.
They don't talk about that shit though. It's
Just,
weird. You
people
only find that
walking around
like
killing each other. Look, these Somalians have taken billions of dollars out of our country. They've taken billions and billions of dollars. They have a representative, Ilhan Omar.
yes, they've taken billions and billions of dollars. What about the COVID relief money? Like that big relief money? A lot of that got scammed from Nigerians. No, we didn't do anything about that like this. I think it was like almost like 1/3 of all that money that was for relief got scammed, like completely scammed. Went to like Nigeria and Somalia, but like the people here, if you're here illegal, kick them out. Doing something illegal and you're not supposed to be here already, and you're here. I don't know why we don't revoke green cards anymore too. Like some people manage to get the citizenship and do everything, but they're just little. They end up being like a cartel member. They just really want to set up shop around here or something fucked up. But like, this is all a spectacle. It's all theater. They don't need to show you all this shit. If they're really gonna do it, there's no need to show it. It's like, look, we're doing it. Oh shit, the camera's still on. Like, what the fuck?
Who they say
He's
married
getting old.
her brother.
They're using
It's a
so much
fraud.
filtering on him. Like, if you really slow it down, look at it. There's like micro movements all over his like face, real weird
Brother.
brush moves.
It's a
It's
fraud.
like a camera. It's the
She tries to deny it now, but
Filter
can't
pick
really
it up.
deny it since, it just happened. She shouldn't be allowed to be a
so
congresswoman,
shiny.
and I'm sure people are looking at that. And she should be thrown the hell out of our country. And most of those people,
See how he's doing this though? What about the people with the big noses? The ones that are really causing a lot of more problems. Like, it's like you just think about this. $1 billion, yeah, all this scamming is fucked up. I agree with this 100%. Even if everything's going the way it is. But why don't we look into all the Jewish organizations doing the same fucking thing, if not times 10? Like, these people, it's look over here, not over here. Like, it's one thief trying to kill. It's exactly what it is. Picture like a bunch of drug dealers living in a corner and some shit, and they want to make the business go away. They snitch on everybody else and get them stabbed or kill them off and shit. And there's one guy left. It's like, that's how some areas in New York end up like that.
they have destroyed Minnesota.
Oh, fucking
Minnesota,
crazy.
you have an incompetent governor. You have a crooked governor. He's crooked as hell, but he's incompetent. Waltz he should be
Why do you keep
ashamed.
electing old people?
And beautiful land.
Why
and
is it
beautiful
old
state.
fucking people?
It's a hellhole right now. And the Somalians should be out of here. They've destroyed our country. And all they do is complain. You have...
I will say this though, even on like the real videos, it's really annoying how like I said it in the other video and I was going to say it again. How do they all have cell phones? Like they can't afford half the shit they have, but they all have cell phones, like really nice cell phones. And I get there's plans, but then why I hate it. They all do the race thing, but it's so funny to see it. And I've seen so many videos. One of the funniest ones is the one on the side of the highway with one just fucking being a retard, and she keeps trying to claim she can't do this. The guy's racist. He does this. He is racist, and she keeps trying to look people in the eyes like she can't lie good. A lot of them can't lie good because they can't speak the English good. So it's like it's fucking like watching a child lie to you and say like you're racist, and like what?
Of her, she's always talking about the Constitution provides me with...
I'll start being racist right the fuck now. Like what the fuck?
Go back to your own country and figure out your Constitution. All she does
You're
is
fucking
complain
record
about
officer.
this country, and without this country, she would not be in very good shape. She probably wouldn't be alive right now. So Somalia is considered by many to be the worst country on earth.
No, I'm going to say India. In India, it's funny. This month's flavor of ice cream is not shit brown. It's shittier brown. No. Somalia, though, I like the thing being tossed around, rust server. It is like a rust server. We blew them the fuck up. What do you want them to do? I'm amazed they're keeping a society going. They honestly all really should be pirates. The way they all fucking run over there sometimes. Like, crazy shit, bro.
I don't know.
Then again, like I said, it's not our country, not our place. But what we can do if we is just not let anyone in like that. But we're not allowed to do that. God forbid we put like I said, a complete halt on the green card system, and no one brown can stay here for more than 2 weeks, dude. Anyone who's with a green card, you got a month or two. No, we'll give them 6 to get out, and if they stay, you go to jail, and we might deport you back, but you might maybe until after a year or something stupid. That sounds like an asshole thing, but yeah, the fuck, you didn't listen. We gave you a chance. I sound just like Mustache Man.
I haven't been there. I won't be there anytime soon. I hope.
It gave you a week.
But,
it gave you a couple of weeks. It gave you more than enough time.
Somalia, what the
And you're still doing the
Somalian
stupid shit. Get the fuck out.
people have done to Minnesota is not even believable. It's not even believable. And a lot of it starts with the governor. A lot of it starts with Barack Hussein Obama.
Blame the guy before me. Pass the buck across. Why don't we just? What happened when he came back? Why didn't he just immediately just fucking turn on the pipelines and build the wall? Whatever happened to that plan? That just all theater, setting a stage. They wanted you to be pissed off for 4 years too, so they kept the fucking bullshit going. Everything you hated. That's why everything's just sucking more and more and more. Because Amalek will suffer. That's the point. This is what's going on. Their favorite thing to do in history is starve us. Like, just get friendly with like fasting. You don't have to worry that much. Like, this is honestly hilarious. We need to get this out. This is gonna end bad.
When people
they're trying to rally up a bunch of like simple people who are probably fine with life a little bit. Like, they're stressed because life sucks right now, but they don't need to like, I took our job bullshit, because they find out down the road you got some dudes chilling in a place with a bunch of money. And then, like I said, is it real? If we only are seeing what they're showing us on the television, I want someone like Colbert Report or something like that to go on there and like someone fucking actually do some on the boot shit, like real shit. Like, I don't, unless like someone that's a trusting journalist, not like an AI slop bullshit or these people, ABC, New York Post,
started coming in,
New York Times,
and
ABC, all of them.
you have to have people come in that are going to love our country, cherish our country. They want to kiss our country goodnight. They talk about our country. We want them to pray for our country. This is not the people living in Minnesota. And she's a disaster. She should not be, and her friends shouldn't be allowed. Frankly, they shouldn't even be allowed to be congresspeople. Okay?
Well, yes, I 100%. No one with a dual seat citizenship or seat or anything. What do you want to call it? Dude, like, get them out. You shouldn't. If you have anyone with a passport to Israel too, should get the fuck out. And I mean any holding spot in our government. Any spot in our government, they should be removed, like, immediately. And anyone of a foreign background, probably, that don't hold 2 passports. You have 1 passport and you're a full-blown American, you can hold it. Like, the fact that it's allowed. Like, Ilhan Omar fucked your brother to stay here. And I know they say that all the time, but it's true. It's literally, that's a part thing is true. And she's committing incest and false documents on marriage licenses and a whole bunch of shit. Yet she's still a sitting council person. Why is that happening? Because it's all a part of the fucking show. This season's really fucked up, man.
They shouldn't even be allowed to be
really fucked up.
Because they
I think
don't
they're gonna try to do
represent
helter
the
skelter
interests
again.
of our country.
They really got to stoop up those race wars. They really like doing that.